doing? Hello there, we're back here again with your self-proclaimed best internet girl, Carmilla. I'm still coughing, but not to a certain degree. I've been drinking lots of medicine, and yes, we're going to continue with Stanley Parables, Deluxe Edition. I mean Ultra Deluxe. And if you haven't seen already the first playthrough, just click on the title card above. And without further ado, let's just start the game. Okay? There is never the ending. There is never the ending.
This is the story.
Yeah, I know your story.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can I go through the other door or something? Oh, I can't. I can go through here? No. Sorry.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Okay.
Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly
I'm so smart.
By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code. By sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
And what are we supposed to do again? Oh, the mind control facility. Sorry. As always. I'm sorry, guys.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Because we're going into the mind control facility this time.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yes.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Okay, go on. I'll follow what the narrator said. And the camera.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Fired. I'm 4-7 or something. I don't know. Oh well, let's go. So he... And this is... rejection?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
What is this?
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Oh no, what are
Never.
going...
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible?
What is this?
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Okay.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Mind
Controls
control
labeled with
status.
emotions. Happy, or sad, or content.
Oh
Walking,
my God.
eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Oh. Interesting. So what happened, Stanley? Just tell me what happened. Is this the end? Is
Blackness.
this truly the end?
And a rising chill of uncertainty.
It's still going.
Was it over?
It's not over yet, Stanley.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
They died.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking,
But happiness.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to
How to
feel.
feel.
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
Let's go, Stanley.
Stanley stepped through the open door.
Okay, I'm free at last.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Oh, Stanley. I'm happy for you, Stanley. Is this the end? I refuse to believe that this is the end. It's only been... how many minutes it's been? 10 minutes? Oh, yeah, it's 10 minutes. It's far too... Oh! Oh! Why am I here again? 427. Oh, can I... nothing. Okay, I'm free to go now.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Here we go again.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Instead of going right, I should go left this time. Executive bathroom. Oh. It's opened. Oh. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Yes, toilet. What do I do with the toilet? Something to do here? Nothing. Okay. Oh. Oh, there's an elevator. Going down. Yes. Let's go down. I'm free to go, I guess. Oh. Stanley. Stanley. What do I do with this? What should I do with this? Going down? Oh, you're finally there. What is this? Is this the boss office? Oh, we're still here. There wasn't anything.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
5. Let's escape the facility.
By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Amazing!
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Can I, like, go back? Oh, it's locked. Fine, if you want me to go here. Can I go up? Oh, the only pathway is going down. Let's go to the escapism route. Yes, how you would want to call it. Escape.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh well. I'm going to die either way, so might as well.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
This is my own pathway now.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk
Yes, I know.
and willingly confront his death.
Bye. I'm going to die now. Very clever, Stanley. You're free to escape the situation now. Before you die, maybe. We shall see to it.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Yes.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Yes, farewell.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator,
Oh.
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
But now we are free. Let's go. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever.
Alive as ever.
What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Nothing.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Yeah. Boss's office. Oh. There are several boss's office. Underground. Early version of the underground portion of the game.
Stanley pushed the orange lever. Where were all of his co-workers?
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button
Oh.
pushing? Does that sound plausible?
His voice is really soothing. The lounge. Office clock. Freedom ending. This was the very first incarnation of the freedom ending in the game's alpha. Okay. What to? Monitor room elevator for the time. Could go. Run countdown below. We abandoned this and those together instead. What is this? Countdown desk. Stanley Parable. What is this? Game design mockup. Stanley's office. What shall I do with this? Information. The lounge. What is that? The telephone. Oh. Oh, I can always pick up the phone. Okay, the cargo lift. I forgot where the telephone was. The sending levers. Oh. There's so many pathways. For major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey something about the spirit of the game. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is repairing the male version of Stanley Parable. Yeah. Game is now paused. Okay. Meeting rooms. Okay, let's go back into the game. I think I know which one of the options that I should choose next. Warzone. There's a war zone. Let's go back into the game. Oh, I forgot where it is. Oh, where is this? I forgot where the game is. Okay, exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Yeah.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this.
Push escape and press quit. I did just that. Okay. Oh well.
This is the
Oh my god. We're here again. Can I just like open doors?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm not going through the meeting room. Not again, not anymore.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this eager to get back to business. Stanley took the first open door on his left.
What's this door again?
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oh no, I walk back on track. I just like...
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Is there really truly nothing in here?
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Are you sure?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Stop
He wasn't even
it!
doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
What can I do?
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Nothing.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I'm searching for something to do. Can you help me with this?
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said
Is it
Stanley
really?
walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance
sure?
to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Yeah. Just be mad at me for a second, please.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Yeah.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say,
Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite.
Yes,
I hope
maybe.
your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh my god!
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
Bye.
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Okay.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby?
I don't
The person at this
know.
computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
No. I'm waiting. You still have something to say to me? Please? A voice? Something? Please? Nothing?
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish?
A
Fungus?
fungus?
Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay. What is this? Anything I can control?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And
Don't
as
tell me
Stanley
we're
pondered
going.
this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
It's the
What?
same ending again. Okay. Let's try again.
All of his co-workers were gone.
What could it mean? I don't know.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh. Which pathway can I take?
When Stanley came to a set of two open
No.
doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Okay, what is that? Nothing.
Yeah. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on
Yeah,
his left.
yeah. No. Nothing. No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Can I go through here?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Are you
I
sure
realize that
you're not?
investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've
And
forgotten
that is?
about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not
No.
asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Is this really correct pathway?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
No.
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Where's her?
She's been waiting.
Oh. Pick
That's
up the
her,
phone.
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Yes, I'm picking up. Why can't I pick up the phone? Oh, finally. What's happening? Hello? Is anybody there? Huh? Oh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you?
Yes,
Hold on,
it's
sweetie. Sorry to
me.
keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh.
Gotcha. Oh, come
Boo.
on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife? They want to
Boo.
commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come
And
inside.
that is.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay, I'll come inside. Hello
This is
there.
a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
No. Okay.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Fuck you.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
No, I'm not
Now
going to
he's
push
pushing
any
a
more
button.
buttons.
Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
No, I'm not going to press any buttons. Oh well.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Oh,
First, he
wow.
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Okay.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last,
Choice.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
How to prepare
As he
dinner.
wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
Okay.
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Yes.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
To left.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
This is so
In
sad.
reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Push J to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
Oh my god, this is so...
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
This is so
Here,
dumb.
watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. I'm not doing anything. Anything? Nothing? Nothing is happening? I'm not doing it. Please. Tell me something. Oh. Should I like wait for 1 minute or something? Okay, here goes nothing.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Oh my god.
And I tried.
Oh my god, I died. I think. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Then we're back to square one, I believe so. Oh, this is driving me crazy. It's going to go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Please, just kill me now. I'm truly going mad. Okay then, I think that's it for today, because it's clearly doing something with my brain. The choice that I make does matter, but at the same time it doesn't matter since we're going in circles anyway. Oh god. Okay, I think you get the gist. That's it for today. Just let me know in the comments below what kind of choice should I make next, and is there anything, I mean, is there any more options to do? Okay then, thank you for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!